Well, Sacramento is one of the first cities in the U.S. to launch 5G high-speed internet service, but some parents are concerned about the possible health risks. Experts say that their concerns are not rooted in science. Shireen Raji reports.
Losing sleep, just worried about our daughters, really.
Aaron and Hannah McMahon have a 5G cell site on a pole right outside their Pocket neighborhood home. They're worried about cancer or other long-term health effects.
They can't tell me that something that's new and relatively untested is going to be unharmful in 10 or 15 years.
Sacramento was one of the first cities in the nation to get Verizon's 5G high-speed technology, but some say it was done with little debate over putting transmitters in neighborhoods.
They got sold on flashy and new and smart city, and they didn't take the time to think of the people who are actually going to have to live through the testing.
Unlike traditional cell phone transmitters, which are often on buildings or towers, 5G cell sites are placed on poles near homes and businesses. So the city commissioned an independent study led by UC Davis professor Gerald Bushberg.
These are very low levels of exposure.
He says the FCC sets guidelines for exposure to cell signals.
The FCC is supposed to protect us, and we don't really feel like their guidelines protect us as is.
But Professor Bushberg says that these Sacramento sites do not pose a health risk of any nature, that they tested well below the safety limits. In fact, he says the safety standard is set 50 times below a level that's potentially harmful to our health.
Even if you were to exceed the threshold, and to do that, you would have to hug the antenna. You would have to climb up the pole and grab a hold of the antenna.
Sacramento has turned on the world's first commercial 5G network. But many parents say, at what cost?
My biggest hope is that 20 years from now we know that it's safe, but my fear is that it's not.
Well, the City Council is expected to take up the issue next week when Professor Bushberg will present his findings.